The world timer complication is one which every watch lover has a soft spot for, as it combines both complex craftsmanship with beautiful dial designs. But many of the most popular world timers from Patek Philippe and Vacheron Constantin are just way too expensive and giving you the impression that this complication is for the ultra rich. For around $10,000, however, the legendary Swiss watchmaker Omega have an outstanding world timer which lies under their Seamaster Aqua Terra range. In today's video, I'll review this piece and also provide you some other alternatives to the Omega world timer. So without further ado, let's get into it. The Omega Seamaster Aqua Terra Coaxial Master Chronometer GMT World Timer, geez, that's a mouthful, has a larger 43mm case, which is still decent for the average sized wrist, but for those on a smaller size, this Omega would probably be too big. Besides that, the case itself is contemporary and sleek with that traditional Aqua Terra shape, which showcases a wide range of different finishing styles and edges. The stainless steel construction used on this model features a more darker and almost gunmetal grey colour, which is fairly unique and makes the piece very sharp. The smooth bezel is fairly simple, but once again it teams with the overall Aqua Terra theme of sharp and sleek finishing. If stainless steel isn't your thing and you want a bit more bling, Omega have a rose gold option which looks equally stunning but more flashy. Now, the main talking point about this Omega is 100% that magnificent dial configuration. The star of the show is that world map design which is created on a titanium plate. I believe it resembles a very squished and compressed landmass of the Northern Hemisphere. The grainy texture and the superb level of detail really sets this world timer from the others, and it has its own unique flair. The hour markers and hands are in the classic Aqua Terra design and format, being quite sharp and legible. But the other feature on this dial is the ability to tell the time from 24 different cities around the world. This is achieved by using the inner GMT wheel, which aligns with the hour markers with the different cities. For example, from this picture here, we can tell the time in London is 9 o'clock at night, and in Sydney, it's sunrise at 7 o'clock in the morning. This is a similar complication to the popular Rolex Sky Dweller range, which uses an inner GMT wheel to tell the second time zone. I like this method as you don't need the addition of a fourth hour hand, and it makes the dial a little more cleaner. The outside of this dial, where the world map ends, features a gradient navy blue which looks amazing and has a striped finish to it as well. Additionally, a touch of red on the top of the seconds hand and the London text provides a nice contrast and a little burst of colour. It is a fairly loud dial overall, but it is still quite legible with the thick hour markers and the contrasting colours. Behind this dial, however, is a masterpiece of a movement. Omega have used their in-house 8938 caliber, which is an automatic GMT. It has some pretty impressive specifications, which include a hefty 60 hours of power reserve, and it includes Omega's COSC certification, meaning it only loses -4 or +6 seconds per day. But since this piece actually has an additional METAS rating, it means the accuracy only deviates within 0 to 5 seconds per day, which is pretty impressive for such a complex movement. The Master Chronometer also has a coaxial escapement, which is being featured on pretty much all new Omegas, and it is designed to improve stability and accuracy within the movement. You can see the caliber through the sapphire caseback, which allows the Geneva striped movement to be seen and admired. Another cool feature about this piece are the awesome straps. You can either get the stainless steel bracelet, which is of great quality and has a two-tone steel finish to it. But if that's a bit boring to you, an uber cool blue rubber strap is featured and has a very nice weave texture to it. Both the white stitching and the texture makes this a unique strap and one which stands out. Some additional specifications include a water resistance of 115 meters, which is pretty good for a complex watch like this one and can be used as a versatile sports piece. However, it is just short of a 200 meter rating, which would have given it a diver certification. But at the end of the day, who needs to dive with a world timer? It also has a domed sapphire crystal which is scratch resistant and will do the job nicely. All these beautiful details and specifications make the Omega world timer about $10,000 but if you want to spend only a few grand, here are a few other models to take into consideration. The Frederic Constant World Timer is a wonderful alternative and only costs around $3,000 to $4,000. it has a basic world map and features the same G&T's colour scheme with the blue and white contrast. This one is a bit more of a dressier piece, but still looks stunning. Another one is the Breitling Galactic Unitime, which features a different white background, but shares a similar sporty style that the Omega worldtimer does. The layout is pretty similar and it also features a cool world map. This piece will cost you around 4 to 5 grand. The final alternative is the Mont Blanc Orbis Terrarium and is a stunning piece. The colourful world map in the centre contrasts very nicely with the simple white and blue background. This one will also set you back around $5,000. Click the videos on the screen right now to see more Omega related watch content from this channel. Also, if you enjoyed this video and found it informative, please like and subscribe immediately down below. Thanks for watching and I'll see you in the next video.